Hey everybody, welcome back to Ocarina of Time. I'm here in the Spirit Temple. Look at this shot. I love this. Like you're looking up a staircase down a hallway. There's something cool about this perspective and just like the way Link's up in the foreground there. You gotta appreciate the little things in life, like this Skulltula crawling up here on the wall behind us. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to end his life. He has about 2 seconds left to live as this wooden boomerang goes into his freaking... What was that? What is that? Carapace? Carapace? Is that what the body of an insect is? Or I forget what they call that. Not an entomologist here, sorry. I only kill them, I don't study them. Alright, so we are in this little hallway before kind of like what you'd consider the boss battle of the child section. Let's go ahead and walk on in. And now we have one of the coolest enemies in this entire game, and it's the closest this game comes to being Dark Souls. It's the Iron Knuckles. Look at that guy. Let's go ahead and get a closer look. He actually won't do anything until you go up and hit him yourself, but I just want to kind of savor this room. Alright, so what's our plan? We could actually use like bombs and stuff like that. That makes our life a little bit easier. We'll also probably want to trigger this little neat magic spell we got last episode, Neighbor's Love. That'll protect us from some damage, because these guys actually do hurt if they hit you. Here he goes. Let's lay some bombs. Oh god. Well, it's a good thing I laid that, or activated that spell. There are some hearts here too. He can actually break like these pillars and like the throne behind him there. And that will often make hearts appear, or sometimes rupees like that. Wow, this spell is actually really useful. Because I am kind of sucking right here. Usually you just want to kind of bait him and make a big swing like that, and that will leave him open for you to get a couple shots in. That's the general strategy here. But of course, just like in Dark Souls, sometimes you get greedy and try to get just one extra hit in, and then you end up paying for it and taking a huge combo move to the face. Wow, this thing actually lasts quite a while, huh? And it's blocked every single point of damage I've taken so far, like that one. And it's about to go up now, but holy crap. Yeah, see, I took like 4 hearts away when it actually hit me there. But luckily you can just reclaim a few more by having him hit the pillar like that. I guess you could also like circle around him. Like, look at this. He can't even get a good shot in on me because I'm like directly behind him. That's another strategy, I suppose. Oh, the only problem is a lot of his hitboxes also extend behind him. Can I recast Neighbor's Love? Might as well try it. We might as well use all the tools at our disposal, you know? Even though this does feel kind of cheap. It does use only about a quarter of a magic bar, so it's not really that expensive to use. We'll have to refill it up, though. And now that we've knocked his armor off, he actually gets some knockback, some hit stun when we hit him with our sword like that. So you can actually kind of combo him a little bit if you get a good rhythm going. But not too much trouble there. Actually, Neighbor's Love really kind of carried me there in all honesty, so I will gladly accept it. But where's Naburu, huh? She's the one who let us in. Is she still, like, she lets you in, but she doesn't actually... Oh, look, it's him. Let's see what he says. I'll shut up for a second.
Hey, what's up, Link? Surprised to see me? A long time in this world is almost nothing to you, is it? How mysterious. Even I thought that the tales of a boy who could travel back and forth through time was merely a legend.
Like it's word going around about Link or something like that now? And it's kind of weird.
Link, you have fully matured as an adult. Even though you're a kid right now to me, and I would have no idea what you are like as an adult, like, this is kind of weird. From now on, the future of all the people in Hyrule is on your shoulders. Maybe it's not my time anymore. Here is my last advice.
Oh, so this is the last time he actually talks to you.
2 witches inhabit this temple. In order to destroy them, turn their own magic power against them. Hoo-hoot!
Do you want to hear what I said again? Finally get to say no one more time.
I will continue to watch you. Hoo-hoot!
Yeah, you will, because you were watching me in that cutscene in the future. It's just funny seeing that, and then having seen the cutscene from the future first. They really do play with that quite a bit in this game. But that's why we like it. So what are we finally getting after all this toil and trouble? Well, it's the Silver Gauntlet, just like Naburu was talking to us about at the beginning here. If you wore them, you would feel power in your arms. The power to lift big things with A. That's true power, the power to lift big things. But these gauntlets won't fit a kid. Plus, you promised to give them to Naburu. You should keep your word. Nah, I don't think I'll be doing any of that. Thank you very much. I'm saving the world after all. Oh, wait. Maybe I'll have an excuse. Hey, where are you taking me? Yeah, let me go! That's how Naburu sounds, apparently. Yeah, let me go! You fiends! Ganondorf's minions! Who the heck are these people? Link, get out of here, now! I'm getting sucked up by the Grimace juice. These witches, they're using black magic on me. I'd like the Grimace juice explanation more, but okay. Black magic it is. They just fly right back into the temple, too. They don't even try to come after Link. They know that he'll have his day. That's pretty morbid. That actually kind of disturbed me as a kid, seeing her getting just, like, put into another dimension like that. Like, what the hell? It's kind of scary. Looking down there, you can actually... Oh, well, I was going to say you could have seen... There's a heart piece sitting up on that arch. You probably saw it if you rewind your videos or you were keeping your eye out. Luckily, I don't think there was anything else I needed to do up there. I'm pretty sure we're done with everything we need to do in the child section of the Spirit Temple. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and get the Ocarina out, and it won't be too long of a detour. We basically just have to go right back to the Temple of Time and kind of just head back here. In fact, I'm already teleporting back as an adult right now. That's the power of video editing magic for you, baby. Don't have any downtime for you. But I do kind of want to go over to the Great Fairy's Fountain and heal up real quick. So maybe I should have cut in after that. The real thing I want to do is I want to actually go to that plant that we planted the bean at right in front of the Spirit Temple as a kid. So I'll see you guys there in a second after I refill my magic and everything. Alright, as we're walking on back here, hopefully it stays nighttime, because I think not only is there that piece of heart over in that section, I think there's also a Skulltula there too. Oh wait, no, the Skulltula is there, and the heart piece is on top of this. Oh man, you have to jump off at like the exact right time too. That's one of the most annoying parts about it. Has Navi's dialogue changed at all? Equip the Silver Gauntlets and try to move things you couldn't budge before. Alright, Navi, I'll do just that. In fact, you might remember the first time we went into the Spirit Temple as an adult, there was that other side that had the little hole we crawl through. The other side of that, there was a... Oh, gosh. Jeez, I have to be able to jump off at just the right moment to actually land on that. It's pretty damn annoying. I guess since it's about to turn day, I'll have to try it again and try to do the heart piece this time. But yeah, there is a block on there. That's one of the blocks where you have to actually use the Silver Gauntlets. You basically just move it like you would a normal push block. There is another Gauntlets upgrade that we'll get a little bit later that does something even cooler, but maybe I'm getting a little too far ahead of myself here. So it comes up like this, and immediately... What the? Okay, somehow I was able to get on top of this. It's kind of awkward there, especially with the camera fudging around everywhere. Alright, can we ride this one more time and get up on that little section of dirt with the Skulltula? Sometimes it might be best to just look at your mini-map. That'll tell you how far ahead you are. Alright, we were able to get there perfectly fine. The only... Oh wait, no, I can play the Song of Time here. Or Sun Song here. The Song of Time should have been the one that turns it from day to night, you know? But, I don't know. Maybe that's just me thinking a little too weird here. Picked a bad time to spawn out of nowhere right in front of me, Mr. Spider. Because that big orange sword right to the face could not have felt good. Alright, that takes care of all that. Oh, I'd failed to mention that we just picked up the last piece of heart when we got the one up here on the arch, so... Big fanfare for that, I suppose, but that is all of them. I wonder what the status screen looks like, though, once you do that. It still shows an empty heart, funnily enough, but you can't fill it. So that's kind of weird. They should have, like, replaced it with something that lets you know that you have gotten every single one of them. Because the only other heart I can get right now is the one I'm going to get once I actually complete this temple. Alright, so let's go to it. It's the second half of the temple. Or I don't know if you would call this second half or second part. I seem to remember there being a lot more to do in this place once you actually come back as an adult. So, I don't think we're actually even halfway yet. But we'll see. Just so satisfying to see that big block fall down into the gap. Just perfectly fit in, too. You don't have to, like, jam it in or repress anything. I see this switch here on the ceiling that's just... Oh, come on. Right as I was about to hit it, that's when he decides to wake up. This honestly looks very similar to the other side, where you have, like, this big circle that goes around, but you don't have the little crawl space. That's the only difference. Oh, one of these guys. This is funny. Oh, he takes 2. I was just about to ask, how many hits does he take? It's almost like asking how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. Not even that many. What do you do in this room? I guess I'll start by playing Zelda's Lullaby. Because where there's a Triforce, there's a lullaby. Oh, it just makes a giant chest appear. Is that actually one of the map or compass chests? It's pretty funny. So I guess they wait until you immediately come back as an adult to start handing you the map and the compass and all that. We actually got the compass first. It's kind of a rarity. I wonder how many of these dungeons I've gotten the map first and how many I've gotten the compass first. That wouldn't be hard for me to go back and figure out how they lay all this stuff out. Alright, guess I could try to kill that Beamos too, just to see if there's anything else. Okay, you know what? I need to get this fairy off of C button. There's really no reason to have that on there. There we go. Oh, did that only stun it? Okay, there we go. Didn't make anything appear, unfortunately. Another one of these silver rupee rooms. I think this room has another Skulltula in it, actually. So let's keep our eyes peeled. And not, well, you might want to keep your eyes peeled for boulders, too. That's another important consideration to make. You're not just hunting, you're also trying to survive here. I hear it crawling around, at least. It's got to be in, like, one of these holes. Actually, I think it's behind that Song of Time block right there. Huh, look at this. Too bad there's not any cool moves I could try to pull to grab that. I wonder how you are actually supposed to grab that. Do I have to, like, jump off from the ledge that's up above? I guess I could try that. Because that's the last one I need to grab. Yeah. I think that is what I have to do, actually. Well, no, because I can't jump that far. Right? I might be able to. I might be able to reach that. Let me try it. Nope, not quite. Okay, well, let me move the Song of Time block. Am I stupid? Like, how am I supposed to... Whoa. Okay, the camera switched to, like, behind a wall or something there for a second. Whoa. Okay, I immediately went into the crevice and the camera changed. Look at Link's face there. Look at that smile. Just that subtle smile that he has right there. That looks kind of creepy, actually. He almost looks lifeless. So how am I... Oh, there's got to be, like, a hookshot thing, right? Or not. Let's whip out the Eye of Truth, actually. I remember now, there are some things that they actually hide around here that you need to be mindful of. Although I don't actually see anything. Okay, I'm being stupid right now, because I swear I forgot how to actually get this. Right. Can I jump straight here? Yeah, I cannot get to that. What am I forgetting? I can't backflip onto it. I do wonder if, like, No. I was gonna try something stupid where the momentum of me hitting the rock would knock me into the rupee, but there's no way that's the intended strategy. I actually forget how to grab that silver rupee. Give me 1 second here to kind of get my wits together here. Maybe I have to move the Song of Time block again one more time? It's the only other thing I can think of trying, so that it would get out in the middle to where I can actually, like, jump on it or something like that, you know what I mean? Because there's really no other way I'd be able to jump on it. It just moves it from that point over to the other one. It's just left or right. There's gotta be something I missed here, right? In like one of these crevices? Huh. I do not see it. Interesting. Maybe I'll try resetting the room and see if there was something I destroyed that might have been able to help me get there. Let's try coming out. Come back in. Okay, all the other ones respawned, but that one didn't. I'm actually stumped here momentarily. What the heck? How do I get that? Guys, I am a moron. I completely forgot I have the hover boots. Oh my gosh, that took way too long for me to realize, or for me to remember that I had the goddamn hover boots. Jeez. I just hate wearing them so much that sometimes I forget they exist, I guess. I don't know. We finally got through that, and this should be the key. Wow, really? They drop a like immediately, right as they knew that that would happen, that you would see that like drop down as you're freaking opening the chest, and just tighten your anus, almost like the freaking top of them. That's how tight your anus would be, seeing that drop down. Alright, that's getting a little too graphic, I apologize. Okay, it just gives me money. At least we got the key, got the chest. I think we can get out of here. Go back and go through that middle door. Man. They really did it. They made it that only way you can get it is to use the hover boots. And it was like my one blind spot there that entire time. So funny. Okay. Oh, yeah, more likes. Oh, no. What's he taking? My tunic, probably. Shield and tunic. Jeez, you can't have your cake and eat it too. Look at him trying to run away too. Like, he's almost trying to like make a run for it after he steals it. This really is the desert of thieves, huh? Yeah, we got all that stuff back though. That is the nice thing, is like the stuff that does get stolen from them almost never is gone forever. Almost never is gone forever. It's funny. I don't think this is the room I was thinking of. Yeah, no, there is another room where you climb up, where these things actually shift on you. It's pretty tough. It's another one of the rooms from this temple that I definitely remember. I've also ran out of drink, so we're running through the rest of this part completely dry-throated. I hope you're ready. Yeah, it'll be alright. Uh-oh, there's... Oh, is that thing invisible? Uh-oh. Yeah, it is. I just had to confirm whether it was invisible or not. I don't know why. I would have liked to have gotten him with a charged attack. I should have done that earlier. Because the problem is, if you let any of them live... Oh, he's doing it. They'll try to latch onto you, and then he'll become a big one here. Yep. It's like a damn mosquito. He leached off of the nutrients in my blood and used it to grow himself. Even though, don't mosquitoes use, like, blood for, like, their eggs, for their babies or something? I don't know. I don't know how that works. Another part of this episode where I'm talking about insects, or I guess a part of this temple. Where'd the other one go? Did he fall down? He might have actually went down that little hole there. I guess if so, let's move on to doing what we actually have to do here. Basically just take this little statue with a mirror here in the middle. You have to point it to the correct one, although I guess even if you don't point it to the correct one, you'll get something in a chest. That's cool. Is it this game or some other game where the chests have traps in them sometimes? Wasn't there something? Yeah, this is the one where there's traps in the chest. Oh my god, that is so annoying. Jeez, of course I remembered it in the room like right before it actually happened. My brain was trying to give me a warning, but I just didn't listen to it, I suppose. So it's like, yeah, that's all fine and good. We got the correct one, but what about the one that's remaining? We gotta see what that has behind it. Uh-oh. There's a wall master coming down. I heard him. Can't let him spoil our party. Doesn't look like that actually did anything, though, so not much to be excited about there. That is another way they try to ruin this, by having the wall master. You're trying to waste time pushing this thing, and you gotta be on the lookout for those, so... Just gotta keep your eyes peeled. That's the moral of the story, I guess. And now we're back to this room that we came to as a child with that statue in the middle. But it's on the opposite side. It really is just like you're doing mirror images of, like, the two sections of the temple. I didn't really catch that, I guess, when I did this temple the first few times. There's a switch over there that we can hit with the Megaton hammer, so let's get the hover boots on. We'll actually remember that we have those this time. Yeah, I guess I'll ride over that. Hover over, grab it. Oh, nice, just enough. Should be able to hit this then. Okay, did that do... that did the one down in the middle, actually, so... Maybe we'll head there in a sec, but I do remember on the other side of this place, there was that section that we could go across to... We could get a sculpture over there if we played the Scarecrow song, but I don't know if I can actually climb onto this section here. Okay, good, I can. I just have to go down to the bottom floor, and then I can go up on the stairs that are on the other side. Yeah, because there was that section of wall right here that I could climb up. Now it makes sense. I am going to check the map again. I just want to see if there's, like... Because when we went and fought that Iron Knuckle in that room and all that, I was wondering if there were some chests that might have been left behind there, but it doesn't look like it, so I don't know if there's actually any reason to go back this way into that one room as an adult. I'm supposed to play the Scarecrow song. Let's see if I can remember it, actually. Wait, that's Bolero of Fire. Ah, crap! I forgot the Scarecrow song I set. Wasn't it down A up? Yeah, down A up, right down. There we go. Finally remembered it. Jeez. Before I would have had to look at one of my videos to figure out what I set the song to, but it eventually came back to me there. Alright, so the thing is I didn't actually look up where all the sculptures are in the adult section of this before I started this video, but I'll probably look that up in between videos because we are kind of winding down here. But for now we'll get down to the bottom section again and go through that door in the middle I opened up, although I do... Wow, look at that frame I paused on. He was like just squatting down, like the very first frame of it to try to do the jump up there. Let's use Din's Fire to actually... I could have done this as a kid now that I thought about it. There's no reason why I couldn't have just used Din's Fire here as a kid. Oh, look at this. This might be the map. That's funny. They put the map right in front of the big statue in the middle. That's cool. Took forever to actually hold it up because of all the lag going on. That is a pretty detailed statue in front of me, so I guess I can understand it. And if the compass was right, which it is, there was another chest even back in that room that we can grab still, but we'll get to that a little bit later. For now, we'll focus on pushing giant blocks. Oh, there we go. Is this really that simple of a room? Just push the block through each section of the hallway? I mean, I'm all for it. I could use a little break. As of today, which is still June 28th, I have not gotten a Switch 2 yet, actually. I did say I ordered Rhythm Heaven Groove, which luckily is just a Switch 1 game, so I can still play that on the Switch 1 that I have, but... Still might be a little, maybe a couple weeks or so before I get a Switch 2. I really just don't feel like I'm in a hurry for some reason. I've just been very busy with a lot of other stuff. Oh, this is like an elevator. Okay, like, let me take off the hover boots. It'll be a lot easier to catch this when I want to without them on. Wait for it to... Oh, God! Okay. Well, I guess this is just a shortcut back to this little central section. I guess that's good to have at least. For now, I think we'll leave off here, and we will... I don't know if we'll be able to finish up in the next episode, but we'll definitely get a lot further, you know that. So, I'll see you guys then. Thank you for watching.